All right, listen up. Yeah, you who wants to travel, you who's looking at your wallet, whether there's like a 10 and like a couple ones and maybe a nickel. Yeah, we can travel for really cheap. And I'm going to tell you exactly how. Let's do it. Nose itch. Oh, it's not done. Okay, it's done now. Here's what you're going to do. You got a computer, I hope. Open it up. Connect your Wi-Fi if you're not, because my Wi-Fi is terrible and I constantly have to flip back between. Anyway, go online, look up this website. It is called Skyscanner. Okay, go right on there. What you want to do is look at your schedule for the year. If you're like me, you only know 3 weeks out, which is almost easier. But if you're a normal person who knows their exact schedule, even better, find out when you could plausibly fit a vacation. Now, pick a general time. Don't waste time picking exact dates. Skip that part for now. Here's the trick. Go on Skyscanner. There's a little thing on there that's going to ask you where you're going. Click everywhere. Just trust me on this. I know you're thinking, I don't want to go to Antarctica. I don't want to go to freaking Greenland when it's freaking snowing and walk around the glaciers, although you should. I don't want to do it. I want to go to Cabo. Fine, whatever. Click it. Just do it. Click everywhere. And when you click the time, pick a general time. Don't be like, I want to go from the 7th of October to the 14th of October because I got to be back for Halloween. No. Skip that part. Just click October. It's going to give you an option. Pick the whole month. Pick the whole thing. Just October. And then pick how many people are coming with you. And boom. Okay. So now you've got that set. Now it's going to show you some ticket prices. Okay. You're going to look and find the cheapest ticket price going out and the cheapest ticket price coming back. Pick those out. Find out how cheap they are. For me, just for example, I did the same thing with Peru and it cost me $100 round trip. I think it was 150 because I had to check a bag one of the ways coming back because I wanted to bring and smuggle stuff into the US. It was all legal, but I still smuggled it because it's much more fun to say smuggled than brought it back legally. Just is. So anyway, after looking at that and picking your flight, now here's what you want to do. Look at the flight and look at the seats. Check the seats and see. Are there a bunch of seats picked already, or is it basically an empty plane? It doesn't really matter if it fits in your time schedule or not. It just kind of changes the plan. So anyway, pick the flight. Don't pick your seat. Just go. Click it. Buy it. Buy it now. When it's cheap, you could wait until the day before, but I assume if you have a 9 to 5 job that you have to go to every day, you don't really have the time to be like, oh shoot, my vacation's not going to work this day anymore because I didn't buy a flight and everything's too expensive, so I got to push it to next week. So just skip that whole mess and just buy it now. If you did this right, you should be looking at very cheap tickets, probably like a couple hundred. Just another example for you, I saw a round trip ticket to Spain for $350. I think it was in February of next year, 2024. It's probably not 350 now. Don't go check and look for that. But yes, that happens. So you'll get a round trip to 350. I have paid 1700 round trip when I was young and stupid. You don't have to travel for expensive amounts of money. You can just get a plane ticket for very cheap. Once you got the plane ticket locked in, start looking in the area. Decide the level of comfort that you want, but don't if you're broke, if you're traveling broke like me, because even when I'm not broke, I like to travel broke just because you save money. If you're traveling broke like me, don't go for super comfortable. If you go for super comfortable, it's going to be expensive. Now, there's a quick trick. You can kind of get around this. You can pick a cheap country, but I'm just going to assume because most people want to go to like, Cabo and they want to go to freaking Spain and the UK that you're not picking cheap places. If you want to go to Peru, it's very cheap there. Anyway, so let's say you picked Spain, you found your $350 round trip flight. Now you want to start looking in the town that you're flying into. There's really three main places, which you will find out through small amounts of research where you're flying in, even when you're booking your flight. Let's just say you're ending up in Madrid. That's like the big city. Barcelona you should definitely go to, but if you end up in Madrid, it is what it is. It's pretty cool too. Start looking around for hostels. I know what you're thinking. People get murdered in hostels. Not really. There's a whole movie about it. That's about it. Have been some cases, but it really doesn't happen. But if you start looking at hostels, hostels have these hotel rooms inside that are basically private that you can stay in that are, very cheap. And you get your own little bathroom. Well, no, you don't. You actually, some do. Some have their bathroom. Some are like across the hall, the bathroom is, but you get to keep all your stuff inside. You can basically have maximum level of comfort and everything. But here's the real trick: inside of that hostel, there's going to be a kitchen. Use it. Don't go eat every night because you want to. Use the kitchen. I'm telling you, use it. Use it. I know what you're thinking. Use it. So after you get the kitchen and you get the place that you're staying, there are plenty of hiking trails and things you can do. Outside, go to the beach. You can walk the city. That way you can save a bunch of money so you can eat out one night that week or one night that couple weeks, however long you're there. Enjoy yourself some champagne, enjoy yourself some wine. Be cost effective. You know how to not spend money. The traveling bit and getting there is usually the difficult part, but it can be cheaper to go to other countries than actually stay here in the US. There are Airbnbs here for some reason. Oh, also, for those of you that use Airbnb, stop it. Don't stop it. Just stop it. It's so expensive. It's not even worth it anymore. Like, you spend so much money, you don't even have a maid, there's no kitchen. Stop it. Anyway, I will come out with more travel tips very soon. Subscribe. Thank you.